tú te acuestas con ella, Dios dice, oh, tú te acuestas con ella, tú tienes que casarte con ella. Es así. Con Dios no se juega. Tú dormiste con la hija mía. Ahora tú tienes que casarte con ella. Es una ley. Ustedes son esposos. I don't know, I'm asking. Y'all together? Y'all together? Go. Okay. Y'all married? How long y'all been with each other? 12 years? Damn! 12 years? Okay, let me ask you a question. So, let's holding up the final, step of marriage.
Overall, it's like, once people get married, I feel like for the most part, most women just want the game. They don't want the truth. So for me, it has to be both points that we're in it for the most part.
Go ahead, mama. I'm listening.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, just as quick as people get married, they get divorced.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't want that.
All right. Now, I understand that. In the world sense, I understand that, right? Now we're going to talk in the biblical sense, right? Because a lot of my people, I ain't know this. I was sleeping around. I was married in the world and I was going, now I got a wife in the truth, right? So I've done that. So none of us here being ignorant. You don't know what you're talking about. But when you're afraid, you be like, is this going to work out? Yes or no? This is something that God says we're supposed to do before we actually start messing around with somebody. Sirach 6 and 7.
The book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend,
at the beginning of everything, it's a friend. That's supposed to build that friendship. Because as you get older, you know what I'm saying, that love and that bond is supposed to grow. Remember, the Bible said become one flesh, and that takes time. One flesh and what in the Bible? Right? So read it again.
if thou wouldest get a friend,
So if you are looking for a wife, a woman, a companion,
prove him first.
you're supposed to prove each other first. Get to know each other. Do we have the same mind? Do you want to go? Because imagine, I like to say this. There can't be two pilots. Can't be two captains. Either we're going this way or we're not going together. Because that plane going to crash, right? So it's saying we got to prove them. Okay, listen, I'm about God's laws, and this is what I celebrate. I don't do this. I don't celebrate like us. We don't celebrate Christmas because the Bible says don't celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Passover, the Sabbath, Tabernacle. Right. So when we're going to get somebody who's here, they're trying to prove a woman in the school, in our church, we got to see if you're serious about it. Are you trying to go with me? Like Joshua says, for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. So before y'all start sleeping around, you're supposed to prove. You can't skip. In the world, we skip that step. We play house before we take each other out. Now, give me marriage, Hebrews 13:4. But now, after 12 years, I'm going to assume that I already been playing house. 12 years? Right? Okay, give me that.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Marriage is honorable in all.
That's in the beginning, remember, Adam and Eve. He didn't say, Adam, check out, see if you like it. It was husband and his wife from the get-go. This is your wife. So he said, marriage is honorable. It's something spectacular. It's beautiful to the Lord.
And the bed undefiled.
Whatever happens between a husband and a wife in the bed, as long as they ain't no threesome or animal, which is sin. Whatever goes down, whatever thing, foreplay y'all do, is clean. It's between a husband and a wife.
But whoremongers
don't sleep outside of marriage.
and adulterers,
Sleeping outside of marriage.
God will judge.
How do you think God judges our community when we don't honor marriage? ¿Cómo está mi hermano? ¿Sabe español o inglés? Español. Estoy hablando de matrimonio. ¿Tú tienes una novia y casado? ¿Tienes una novia? No? Okay. Read it again for my brother. Read it in Spanish for him. I'm going to continue. Read it in Spanish for my brother also.
The book of Hebrews, chapter. Este es el libro de Hebreos, capítulo 13, versículo 4.
Hablando del matrimonio.
Honroso sean todos el matrimonio.
El matrimonio, porque en la Biblia no es novio y novia. Eso no se encuentra en la Biblia. Esposo y esposa, ¿verdad?
Y el hecho sin mancilla.
Solo pues, lo que hace el marido y la mujer en la cama, eso contra ellos, porque es marido y marida y esposa, ¿verdad?
Pero
Pero, marita,
a los fornicarios,
Los que están haciendo sexo afuera de matrimonio,
y a los adúlteros,
rompiendo el matrimonio.
los juzgará Dios.
Le estaba preguntando a la familia aquí, ¿cómo Dios lo juzga a nosotros cuando nosotros estamos haciendo relación afuera de matrimonio? I'm asking the same question that you asked. Well, how does God judge us when we do sleep outside of marriage? ¿Cómo Dios esa parte lo juzga a nosotros? ¿Cómo lo juzga a nosotros? No hay SIDA, no hay caranía, enfermedad. Tú no ves que todas esas cosas que están pasando, eso vino porque Dios. De Cuba, cubano, ¿cómo está mi hermano? De Jersey, yo soy de Nueva York, y no español. Los dos, ok. Estoy brincando aquí un poquito. Estaba hablando de matrimonio, esta esposa, tu novia, perfecto. Perfect. I say perfect, and I said that's just right. He knows English too, I'm saying. I'm talking about marriage. Read that again. I was telling them in Spanish, also in English, there's no such thing as boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible. Either you're married or you're not messing with each other.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
So it's a beautiful thing. From the beginning, Adam and Eve, marriage. No boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
And the bed undefiled.
It's undefiled because it's between a husband and a wife. Legitimate. There you go.
But whoremongers
Now, hormones is sleeping outside of marriage.
and adulterers,
Sleeping outside of marriage, I explained to them.
God will judge.
The question I asked them, and I asked them in Spanish, how does God judge our nation when we sleep outside of marriage? How does God judge us?
Bring it out.
STDs? What else? What do you see in our community? What's some of the biggest problems you see in our community? Between husband and wife. Well, not husband and wife, between man and woman that are not married. What's some of the biggest problems you see?
Single parent.
Single parent household, there's hatred between each other because our people like to play house but don't want the responsibility behind it. Gotta say, before you jump that responsibility, make sure you have a house. A man in the Bible tells a man, you gotta have a job, have a house, have everything in order before you get a wife. Because it's a big responsibility before you get a wife. Because from marriage come kids. So you gotta be right to teach her and her to teach the children. So it's a big thing. Now when we just sleeping around, then you sleep, she get pregnant, you know what, I'm bored. Now you leave, she start hating you. Now she put that same hate on the kids become demons. Now they're the same gang members that's killing us and robbing us.
Amen.
Just because we don't want to honor man. What's up? What you got? Okay, give me that. Give me that Isaiah 3. Oh, no te olvides. I can't forget about my brother. Le estaba diciendo a ellos que una de las razones por las que Dios los castiga a nosotros, cuando nosotros estamos haciendo sexo afuera del matrimonio, ¿verdad? Tenemos SIDA, tenemos casas rompidas, hijos que tienen odio, porque a veces muchas de las relaciones se rompen a veces. Y ahora tiene un hijo está con una madre o el padre, ahora el hijo no sabe compartirse, ahora tiene emoción, odio y se pone en ganga y diferentes cosas pasan, ¿verdad? Read that.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
As for my people,
As for my people, because what we teaching here, because I know you came not too long ago, we teaching that us, those so-called Hispanics, I say that because it's not a real name. We are the Israelites. Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we are the same people. Nosotros, los hispanos, los nativos, los negros, somos una nación. Los israelitas.
as for my people,
Para nosotros, us, my people,
children are their oppressors,
children are our oppressors. Why?
and women rule over them.
Because there's no daddy there. There's no daddy there. And if the daddy is there, he don't know how to be a man anyway.
That's right.
Because he haven't learned how to be a man. It's a lot of responsibility. That's why a lot of these gang members and a lot of oppression that we get on our own people come from us. Our bad decisions. That's why marriage is a very honorable thing. Give me that in Exodus. He that sleeping must marry her.
Bring it out.
Let me get that. Read that in Spanish for my brother. Isaiah, read it for my Spanish. What en español?
Isaías capítulo 3 versículo 12. Los opresores de mi pueblo son muchachos.
Eso lo estaba diciendo. Porque ahora los muchachos se crían en la casa rompida. You gotta fly, right, my brother? Please, check it out, all right? Hey, listen. You love her. You love God. Marry her. All right. Okay. Read that again in Spanish.
Los opresores de mi pueblo son muchachos.
Son muchachos. Porque imagínate, el padre mío se murió cuando yo era joven. Pero mucha de la gente mía que yo conozco, el padre se fue, o la madre se fue, y está en la casa solo con uno de los padres. So, crecen con qué, no saben cómo comportarse, con odio o emociones.
Y mujeres se enseñorearon de él.
Porque a veces, muchas de las veces en la casa, cuando hay un matrimonio y el hombre se casa de la mujer, se va, comete adulterio y la mujer se queda con el muchacho. El muchacho, la mujer está con el muchacho, pero muchas veces las mujeres, como en mi madre, ustedes tratan duro a ¿cómo se dice? Raise. Criar, gracias. A criar los hijos, y menos mal los muchachos. Es duro para la mujer a criar a los hijos, ¿verdad? ¿Sí o no? No es fácil.
Mira.
Los muchachos tienen muchas emociones. ¿Entiendes? Estamos hablando dame en Éxodo. Estamos hablando de matrimonio, que es una cosa bien importante que nosotros tenemos que estar guardando. No vino. Give me that in Exodus. In Spanish.
Este es el libro de Éxodo, capítulo 22, versículo 16.
Es la ley de Dios.
Si alguno engañare a una doncella.
Está hablando de engañando. Cuando dice engañando, es cuando uno ve a una mujer y le está hablándole para ganarse. Tú le dices cosas bien buenas en ahorita. Tú le dices, yo te voy a dar el mundo. Eso es lo que está hablando. A veces se me va el idioma.
Si alguno engañare a una doncella,
Una mujer
que no fuere desposada,
que no está prometida con otro hombre,
y durmiere con ella,
el sexo con ella, I'm reading in English, so you can hear.
deberá dotarla y tomarla por mujer.
Imagínate, si tú te acuestas con ella, Dios dice, oh, te acuestaste con ella, tú tienes que casarte con ella. Es así. Con Dios no se juega. Tú dormiste con la hija mía, ahora tú tienes que casarte con ella. Es una ley. Read it in English for my brother.
Exodus chapter 22.
¿Cómo está, hermano?
De Colombia.
De Colombia. Mira, estoy hablando del matrimonio, rapidito. Me te pregunto, un momento. Te lo voy a leer en inglés, te lo voy a leer en español.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid
Kick game. That's what I'm trying to say in Spanish, but I lost the word for it.
that is not betrothed
It's not promised, right? It's not nobody else.
and lie with her,
So you have sex, sleep with her.
he shall surely
Check that word out. Surely. Not an option.
endow her to be his wife.
God said, you slept with my daughter? That's God's daughter right there. Just like you his son. That's God's daughter right there. He said, you slept with my daughter? Like the old back in the day shotgun. Saying, you slept with her? You better marry her now. That's what God says. Read it one more time. We're going to read it in Spanish.
Éxodo, capítulo 22, versículo 16. Si alguno engañare a una doncella que no fuere desposada
Una mujer que no está prometida.
y durmiere con ella, deberá adoptarla y tomarla por mujer.
Se tiene que casar con ella. Es un mandamiento, eso es lo que estaba diciendo, porque muchas veces en este mundo, y yo también lo he sido, nosotros buscamos una mujer, pero no nos casamos con ella. Somos novia y novia. Dios dice, no le gusta eso. Que dice que el matrimonio es un once.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support